shop owner has bought in the Santa or in any Raitu Bazaar.
एक ही जगह पे मिलके those type of plastics are known as thermosetting plastics. Comparison, there are 3 types:
up, down, right, left.
I am not inferior to anyone.
We are Clarus. We are top on the Everest. Congratulations.
I want to be a leader.
A pleasant afternoon to one and all. This is B.Bhanuprakash, studying 9th class at Chilkur institution. Before going to topic, I want to show one flower. See, this is a flower. It is in the orange color. Now tell me friends, it is looking beautiful or not? Yes, it is looking very beautiful friends. Now, see this bunch of flowers, it is in the white color. Now tell me friends, is this looking very beautiful or not? Yes, it is looking very beautiful friends. Now tell me, now I want to show you a chart that is, this is a well proportioned human body. How can you say whether it is a well proportioned or not? Means the body has the golden ratio. Body having the golden ratio. The distance between from ear to ear and the distance between from ear to ear is having the ratio is 1.618. So the distance between from ear to ear and the distance between from ear to ear is having the golden ratio is 1.618. So see friends, these two are the constructions. This is Parthenon and a Greece temple. This is Taj Mahal in India. See, this Parthenon having the golden ratio friends. So the distance between from ear to ear and the distance between from ear to ear is having the ratio is 1.618. So see friends, this is Taj Mahal in India. It is also having the golden ratio as like I said. See friends, the distance between from here to here and the distance between from here to here, it having the ratio is 1.618. If you see from the vertically, the distance between from here to here and the distance between from here to here is the ratio is 1.618. So before going to topic, I want to show some pictures. See, I want to show some pictures. See, this is a flower. And tell me friends, is this flower looking beautiful? Yes, it is looking very beautiful friends. And now see friends, now see, it is also one of the flower like that. So now tell me, it is looking very beautiful? Yes, it is also looking very beautiful friends. Now tell me, I show this is seashell. It is in the form of a what we call seashell. It is in the form of seashell. It is in the form of very curvy. So now tell me friends, is this looking very beautiful? Yes, it is looking very beautiful friends. Now tell me, these are all constructions. The second one is Parthenon and a Greece temple. And this is one of the greatest constructions in on those days. It is also having one of the principle behind it. Now see, this is Taj Mahal. Here also there is Taj Mahal and this is Taj Mahal. It is in India. It is the one of the in 7 wonders of the world. It is a one of the wonder in the world. So see friends, this is also looking very beautiful. Yes or no? Yes. So now tell me one thing friends, is all these pictures looking beautiful? Yes, all these pictures are looking very beautiful friends. Because do you know the reason? So do you know the reason for their beauty? Or there is any principle behind that beauty? So most of us don't know that, but there is a principle behind and every beautiful thing or structure or a person, that is golden ratio. Friends, I think you get my topic. It's nothing but triangles with golden ratio. My topic is golden ratio and triangles with golden ratio. So my topic is golden ratio and triangles with golden ratio. See here friends, firstly we try to know what is golden ratio. So what is golden ratio? So usually the golden ratio is denoted by this symbol. This is a Greek letter pi. This is a Greek letter. This is a Greek letter pi. This is a Greek letter pi. This is a special number. It is approximately the value is equals to 1.618. So they usually use this symbol for the golden ratio. Now they usually use this symbol for the golden ratio. Now see, you can see this picture in many times, many places and many times in geometry, art and architecture and other areas. Now we want to know how the idea came to introduce the golden ratio. What is idea behind it? See friends here. Friends, tell me, there are two distances, one is A and one is B. Which distance is long distance? Yes, correct friends. It is the A distance is longer distance. Now tell me friends, which distance is smaller distance? Yes, the B distance is very smaller distance. So very good friends, you are telling very good answers. So now tell me, what is whole part? Whole part means A plus B is the whole part friends. Very good. So when A by B is equals to A plus B by A, then you get golden ratio. That means when the longer part is divided by smaller part is also equal the whole part divided by longer part. When the condition is satisfied, we get the golden ratio. So see friends, here the longer part is divided by the smaller part is also equal to the whole length divided by the longer part. When the condition is satisfied, we get the golden ratio. Now, and many artists and architects believe that golden ratio makes most pleasing and beautiful shapes by the golden ratio. Now many constructions and many artworks are made by the golden ratio, such as themselves they have the golden ratio, such as Taj Mahal in India, Parthenon and a Greece temple. Actually they don't know that, but they know the concept of golden ratio. So it lead to you build so many beautiful types of what we call constructions and everything. Now we want to know what is the actual value of the golden ratio. So the actual value of the golden ratio is equals to 1.6180339887498948484820. So it is going on number. So without no pattern, it is going on number. So we usually say as it is a irrational number. Do you know friends why we say irrational number? Yes, correct friends, because pi is a irrational number. Because how can you say what is irrational number? Yes, irrational number means a non-terminating number and non-recurring number. So that numbers we usually call as irrational numbers. So the golden ratio is irrational number. Why? Because it is non-terminating number and non-recurring number. So that's why we usually say the pi is a irrational number. Now see friends, here we have to know how we get this value. So to getting this value, let us take here A distance as x and B distance as 1. Let us take A distance as x and B distance as 1. So according to the golden ratio formula, what is golden ratio formula? Yes, that is A by B is equals to A plus B by A. So if you take in the place of A, let us take A as x and B as 1, then you get x by 1 is equals to x plus 1 by x, x plus 1 by x. After cross multiplication, we get x square is equals to x plus 1, x square is equals to x plus 1. So see friends, when x plus 1 came to LHS, we get like this, x square minus x minus 1 is equals to 0. Now tell me friends, is in it is what? Yes, it is quadratic equation. It is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. It is in the form of ax plus x square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. It is in the form of like this. So, according to our formula, friends, we have to do according to our formula minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. So, according to our formula, to find out the roots of anything quadratic equation, we use this formula, that is minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. So, what is b? Minus 1. Minus of minus 1 or plus or minus under root b square means what? 1 minus 1 whole square minus 4 into a is what? 1 and c is what? Minus 1 by 2 into 1. You get minus of minus 1 is plus 1 plus or minus under root minus 1 whole square is 1 plus minus into minus plus. So, 4 into 1 4 by 2 into 1 2. So, we can write 1 plus or minus root 5 by 2. So, here we usually say that, or we usually call as 1 minus root 5 by 2 or 1 plus root 5 by 2. So, we need length. So, we consider only positive number. So, that is why we are here we take 1 plus root 5 by 2 as the value of the pi. You know, friends, 1 plus root 5 by 2 is the value for the pi. Now, for example, we see here what is approximately the value of the root 5 is 2.236. 1 plus 2.236 by 2, if you divide, you get 1.618. If you divide this number, you get 1.618. So, like this way, we get the 1.618, the number of golden ratio. So, see friends, now as we look at the nature, one thing stands out, that is, as we look at the details of nature, one thing stands out, that is a order or symmetry or a rule. You can see in a flower or in sunflower or in seashell. Flower or sunflower or in seashell. So, what is that, friends? It looks like an intelligent design which might be described as God fingerprints upon nature. So, one of the most fascinating relationship was introduced in the many centuries ago. The scholar name is Leonardo Fibonacci. What is his name? Yes, Leonardo Fibonacci, an outstanding Italian mathematician. He expelled many places and finally he generated long list of numbers. In each case, the next number is getting by adding up 2 before numbers, the next number is getting for is. So, what is adding up 2 before numbers, the next number is getting like this. See here I take 0 and 1. So, what is the rule? The next number is found by adding up 2 before numbers it. So, if I take here 0 and 1, the next number is 1, that means 0 plus 1 1 and 1 plus 1 2, 2 plus 1 3, 3 plus 2 5, 5 plus 3 8, 8 plus 5 13, 13 plus 8 21, 21 plus 13 34, 34 plus 24 55. So, like this way this pattern will going on. So, what is the relationship between the Fibonacci sequence and the golden ratio is? The ratio of a Fibonacci sequence is very closer to the ratio of golden ratio. So, by this we can say that the ratio of Fibonacci sequence is very closer to the ratio of golden ratio. See here I taken 0, 2 and 3 as B. If you do B by A, that means 3 by 2, you get 1.5. If you do 5 by 3, you get 1.666, that means 6 bar. If you do 8 by 5, you get 1.6. If you do 13 by 8, you get 1.625. So like this way going on doing. So going on as repeating this process, you get going A as 233 and B as 377. If you do 377 by 233, you get 1.61802575. So here what is the ratio is very closer to the golden ratio. That means what firstly we said that the ratio of Fibonacci sequence is very closer to the ratio of golden ratio. So here we get. So my conclusion, finally the conclusion is that take any two numbers after doing the Fibonacci sequence. The ratio of Fibonacci sequence is very closer to the ratio of golden ratio. So this is the special character in the Fibonacci sequence. Now we are going to draw the golden triangle. So golden triangle is nothing but with using of golden measurements. Golden rectangle is nothing but with using of golden measurements we done a rectangle. With using of golden measurements we done a rectangle. So see here friends, first draw a square, each side should be 1 centimeter. 1. Draw a square, each side should be 1. And place a dot alpha of any along side and draw a straight line to the opposite corner. And this should be root 5 by 2 in length. I think you got out how we get this root 5 by 2 value. So now I clarified that this A, B, C and D, E. Now tell me friends, this what is this? Are you observe anything here? Yes, it is AED is the right angle triangle. What is right angle triangle? So AED is the right angle triangle. So what is AE? Yes, what is AE? Hypotenuse. And what is ED? Adjacent. And what is AD? Opposite angle. So according to Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is equals to adjacent square plus opposite square. Adjacent square plus opposite square. So here what is hypotenuse? EF. E, that means AE square is equals to ED square plus AD square. So here what is adjacent square? ED. So ED square plus AD square. Opposite square is AD square. So see friends, what is ED? 1 by 2. And what the distance between from E to D is 1 by 2. That means 1 by 2 whole square. That means what? 1 by 2 whole square. Plus what is AD? What is AD? AD is 1 square. So after solving that we get 1 plus 4 and 1. So if there is no number in denominator, you usually use what? We usually put what? So see here 1 by 4 plus 1, we usually put denominator as 1. So first day you mind out one thing, Swaros. What is that means? If you want to do addition or subtraction in a fraction, we have to do the equalize the denominator. That means we have to do the LCM for the denominators. Here if you do the LCM as like for the same, you get 4 and you get 5. That means 5 by 4. AE is equals to AE square is equals to 5 by 4. Then AE is equals to when power go to that side, it became as root. That means root 5 by 4. 4 means we usually say what is what? 2 into 2. So that's why the 4 is escaped from root. So root 5 by 2. So like this way we get root 5 by 2 here. And first here AE is equals to root 5 by 2. And extend this CD line. And BA line. And draw an arc. It meet at one point. And draw a perpendicular line. So the distance between from A to E is equals to the distance between from E to F. The distance between from A to E is equals to the distance between from E to F. So if you draw in a perpendicular line and you get point put as G, then you get a rectangle, that is called golden rectangle. Here what we do with using of golden measurements, we done a rectangle. That means BCFG is the golden rectangle. G is the golden rectangle. BCFG is the golden rectangle. So as friends, golden rectangle here we prepared by the using of golden measurements. You know the distance between from C to F is pi. You know the distance between from C to F is equals to the distance between from C to F is equals to the distance between from C to E and the distance between from C to F. So the distance between from C to E and the distance between from C to F. See, the distance between C to F is equals to the distance between C to E is 1 by 2, and the distance between from E to F is root 5 by 2. So 1 by 2 plus root 5 by 2, you get like this. That means 1 plus root 5 by 2. So what is 1 plus root 5 by 2? In last class last solution we done this. 1 plus root 5 by 2 is equals to pi. That means 1 plus root 5 by 2 is equals to the golden ratio. So here the distance is the distance between the C to F is golden ratio. That means the distance between from C to F is pi. So that the distance between from B to C is 1, and the distance between from C to F is pi. So here are you understand, friends? Now I want once again I explain about this with clearly. First we have to draw this square. And each side should be 1 centimeter, and place a dot alpha of any along side and draw a straight line to the opposite corner, and put point as A, B, C, D, and the point became as E, and extend this CD line and BA line, and the distance between from A to E is root 5 by 2. How we also know, according to Pythagoras theorem, we taken as according to Pythagorean theorem, hypotenuse square is equals to adjacent square plus an opposite square, we get root 5 by 2 as value. So if you draw an arc, it meet at one point and put point as F, and drive, and next step is draw a perpendicular line and it meet at one point and put point as G. So BCFG has become one of the golden rectangle, and the distance between from C to F is equals to the distance between from C to E and the distance between from E to F. So that is pi, that is golden ratio. So we usually say this as a golden rectangle because this having the golden measurements. So that's why we usually say this is a golden rectangle. Now see friends, here is given that golden rectangle. First they draw square and put point and then draw a straight line to the opposite corner. Then that should be root 5 by 2 in length. When they draw an arc, that should be the distance between from E to F, they put point as F and then draw a perpendicular line and then put point as G. So the distance between from A to E is equals to the distance between from E to F, and the distance between from A to E is root 5 by 2 and the distance between from E to F is root 5 by 2. So the distance between from the length or the distance between from C to F is the distance between from C to E plus and the distance between from E to F. So that is 1.618 approximately. That means golden ratio. So that's why it is in the form of golden rectangle. Now tell me. Now next, see video friends. See here, this breadth is taken on length and draw a perpendicular line. So and like this, so like this way you get another golden rectangle. So like this way the breadth is taken on length and drawn a straight line, and it became another side became one of the golden rectangle, and like this way they do like this. So the breadth is taken on length and draw a perpendicular vertical line. So like this way, with using of golden rectangles, you can prepare a golden spiral like this. See. Are you understand friends? Are you understand first by seeing video? Now with the pictures, with using a picture, I will tell a good clarity. See, first what you do? First the breadth is taken and length and draw a perpendicular line. See friends, see picture. The breadth is taken and length and draw a perpendicular line to the upside, and the remaining became another golden rectangle. So the breadth is taken on length as the breadth is taken on length and draw a horizontal line, and the remaining became one of the golden rectangle. So as if they go on doing and going on doing, so you get many golden rectangles in a golden rectangle. With using of golden rectangles in a golden rectangle, he can prepare golden spiral like this, see, like this. So I will explain on board golden spiral. I will explain on board. See friends, first we have to draw the golden rectangle. The breadth should be 1 and the length should be, the distance should be pi. The breadth should be what? The length should be pi distance. See friends here, first the breadth length means the breadth centimeter or the breadth distance is taken and length. If the distance is this and is taken and here, and they straight and they draw a perpendicular line to the upside, and this remaining became another golden triangle. You know how? Another golden triangle, and this angle, so the breadth so this is a breadth, so that breadth became 1 centimeter and this length became pi distance. So the as that breadth is taken a length and draw another rectangle, you get another golden rectangle in a golden rectangle. So as if you repeating again, you get many golden triangles in a golden rectangles in a golden rectangle. So with using of golden rectangles, we can draw the golden spiral like this friends. You get spiral like this, yes or no? You get spiral like this, yes or no? So you get spiral like this. You get spiral like this. So where you see this spiral? Yes, you can see this spiral in firstly I showed that seashell. You can see in seashell or even in a sunflower, etc. Now we are going to learn about the uses of this spiral. With using of this spiral, more constructions and the what we call construction with using of stresses, and also used for the this with using of only spiral, they are using the spiral as per the needs. See friends, one of the special property of the golden ratio is that it can be defined in terms of itself like this. That means pi is equals to 1 plus 1 by pi. So what is the special property of the golden ratio? It is a special property in the golden ratio, that is it can be defined in terms of itself. That means pi is equals to 1 plus 1 by pi. So if you divide 1 by pi, that means 1.618. What you get? 0. If you divide 1 plus 1.618, that means if you divide 1 by pi, what you get? You get 0.618. So if you add 0.618 to the 1, you get 1.618. So what is this? It is equals to the golden ratio. So that's why it can be defined in terms of itself. By itself only it can be defined as golden ratio. It is one of the special property in the golden ratio. Now, and I want to say another special property of the golden ratio is that it is became a continued fraction with till not ending. It is going on like this, going on. It is not ending. For example, you see what is pi? What is pi friends? Yes, pi means 1 plus 1 by pi. What is pi? 1 plus 1 by pi. Here we get pi. So what is pi? 1 plus 1 by pi. So like this going on doing, you get many fractions in a golden triangle. So we usually say as the one of the special property of the golden rectangle or a golden ratio is it can be defined as itself, and the second special property is it will become a continued fraction. Now we are going to learn about the golden